Thunderdome.
What was your first case for?
My first case it was actually 3 cases in one. It was a delivery, distribution, and manufacturing, possession, and possession of an illegal weapon.
How old was you?
I was 17. I was 17 when I caught them 3 cases. Caught them back to back. Boom, boom, boom.
How long did you get sentenced for?
I got 7 years. I got 3 sevens and a 2. Got 3 sevens and a 2. So, but they all ran concurrent. So it was all 7 years. So I did 7.
Well, do the 7 flat?
Nah, I did 36 months and then walked the rest down on parole.
So while you was down doing your first bit, what was that like?
Oh man, that shit was wild. It was crazy. Them niggas was riding every night. It was Thunderdome. Everybody was young, teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is rolling up spinach. You know what I'm saying? If nigga ain't got no top and that nigga roll up, dry out some spinach and smoke that shit like niggas was just bugging. Niggas was zapped out.
What kind of stand out from back then on your first demo that kind of stand out to you?
The first day I actually, before then, all right, so the lights went out, right? So you're in the Thunderdome, bro. This is like the next level up from juvenile, you know what I'm saying? But you got grown motherfuckers in here, you know what I'm saying? It's like a big juvenile, but bigger, you know what I'm saying? The lights went off on the whole compound. So man, them niggas tore that motherfucker up, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't with that shit, your ass was cow food.
You get in on it?
Nah, we got me and a couple other dudes. We just kind of, you know what I'm saying? We was really kids, you know what I'm saying? But we all grouped up together and found a corner and just stayed in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But you know, didn't nobody really know. So niggas is like, okay, just make sure, nigga, you watch that side, I got this side, you, all right, boom. We stay like that, like all night till the lights came back on. But then the next day, white boys had a riot on the yard, so that shit was just popping. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stand on something, you falling for everything.
Was you going through anything? You have any run-ins with anybody doing that shit?
Nah, I ain't really had no run-ins, man. You know what I'm saying? My pops, before I even started going to prison, when my pops was coming home, he was lacing me. Like, you know, you ever get in anything like that, you know what I'm saying? You mind your business. You stand on yours, but you mind your business. You know what I'm saying? What you do is what you do. Fuck what everybody else is doing. I don't give a fuck what they doing over there. You mind your business and you be a man. You stay to yourself.
You ever go visit your pops while he was locked up?
Yeah, a couple times when my mama could afford it.
Visit him anywhere where you ended up doing time at?
Shit, I did time with him. When I caught my first bid. When I got to Fulton, he was in Fulton. He was a perm. Fulton 2301. So he was a perm. Fulton was a diagnostic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now it's split. They got, you know, if you're from Kansas City or whatever, you go to St. Joe, St. Louis, go to Fulton. You know what I'm saying? So Fulton was split. It was a diagnostic and a perm camp. So he was a perm there. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going. When I got there, I was with him, and my mom was down the street in Chillicothe, Vandalia, Chillicothe, one of them, whichever one is down the street. Mom's was down there, so CO thought that was pretty fucked up. It was like, man.
What was it like doing time with your pops?
Man, it was time. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see him because I hadn't seen him in.
Was y'all doing time together? Was it just a quick run in while you got sent somewhere else? Or?
Yeah, it only lasted a couple months because, you know, back then you couldn't be together. You know what I'm saying? Family couldn't be together, especially father and son, shit like that. So when they found out or whatever, well, they knew, but, you know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, well, Pops was in for a transfer. So, you know, they just hurry up and moved us.
So what was going on with the school and while you was in there? You get your GED or anything?
Oh, yeah, I buckled down because my daughter was already born. So
Let's rewind that back before you got locked up. How many children did you have back then?
I made one.
One daughter.
Yeah, I made a daughter.
How old was you when you had her?
I was 16.
Okay.
16,
So
so
by the time you got locked,
she was 1.
two.
Yep.
All
She had just turned 1. Yep. So okay, fast forward, got to Boonville, schooling and shit. First, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't fucking with that shit. I hated school on the street. I hated in here, but I'm like, you know what? I want my daughter to be better than me. I want her to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her to say, well, you don't have it, so why I gotta get it? Which came in handy in the future, you know what I'm saying? So I went on buckled down and I got that motherfucker, man. I got the GED and shit. And I started college, but that shit was too much. Fuck college.
How old was you when you got your GED?
When I got my GED, I was 18.
So you was about a year in.
Yeah. It didn't take long. That shit was easier than I thought.
And they had college courses back then.
And they had just started college courses. You know what I'm saying? I
Started going for it.
I was just going like for regular, the basics.
Whatever you could sign.
Yeah, whatever I could sign up for, but
Wasn't serious.
nah, I wasn't serious at all. I wasn't serious at all.